Hi everyone, welcome to another session for Python. So today we will learn about identity operators and membership operator in Python. Okay, let's start the session. So, so identity is what we mean by identity is it is actually the memory location. Okay, so by memory location, we mean that it's not the value, but where that value is kept in the, in the system. So at a particular location, the particular memory location. That's what we mean by the identity. That's the identity, which is a memory location. And then identity operator is the operator that gives the memory location of the object. That's the identity operator. So let's start. So let's say I have my name as a string, let's say, which is Vic. Okay. And then um, if I have to print the memory location of this string, of this object, not the value, but the memory location, then we can use the ID function. We can use the ID function and then give name, and what it would print is, so this is what it prints, this big number. This is basically the memory location where the string is kept into the system. That's the memory location. So the ID function gives us the memory location of the object. So that's what we have. And then um, yeah, so what we can have is how we can compare between two memory locations, basically. So let's take an example. Before that, let's take an example of, let's say, a equal to 10, and then let's say b equal to 10. Okay, so it's giving a quickly error because it should be, yeah. Okay, and then let's say if I want to print, um yes, so let's print the memory location of A, and we will print the memory location of B. And let's see what they are. Okay. Okay. So we see this two. So the memory location of A and B are exactly same, right? So so their value is same and their memory location is also same. Okay. The first one is the memory location of my first string. We can comment this part just not to get confused. Okay. So now if I want to compare the value of A and B, so I repeat, the value of A and B, you know, like print A equal to B, so it will give true. Okay, so here this is comparing, it is comparing the value, not the memory location. Okay, so in this scenario, the memory location is also same for A and B. Okay, their value is same and their uh, memory location is same. So that's not always going to be true. The memory locations can be different also. Okay. So uh, now if I have to check if the memory location of A and B are same or not, how can we do that? We can do that by like this. A is B. So what this is going to do is A is B. This is going to check if two objects are pointing to the same memory location, okay, and not the values. Okay, so what should we get in this case? Let's clear output terminal. Let's run. Okay, so see, it's giving true. So both are true. Both are true. Okay, and then if we see here, the interesting part is the memory location from the previous one has changed. Okay, so let's me run again. Yeah, see, yes. So I've run it twice. If I go up, see the memory location was this. When I ran my code next time, the memory location was this. So the memory location actually changed, when I run it multiple times. Uh, okay, so the memory location, but still the memory location for A and B are same and their value is same. So when I check the value, it's true. When I check their memory the memory location of the two objects pointing to, that is also true. That is also same. Okay. Now let's move on and we will comment our code. And then let's take a sample for list. So let's take my list A. We are basically taking another example, but this time we're taking a list. Okay, so let's say my list A contains A, B, and C. Okay, this is my list one. Now, let's say my list two contains exactly the same stuff. Okay, my list A and B. Now, let's print the with let's use id function to print both the list. Okay. Um, okay. Let's see. Okay. So in this example, even though the content of both my list one and list two are same, but see the memory location is different, right? Let's run it again. Okay, see, again, this is different. Okay, so now if I have to run the same thing, if I have to compare my list one equal to list two, okay, and then list one is list two. Clear my terminal. Let's run. What should we get? List one, the value of list one, are both the list same? Yes, the value is same. That's why it's true. Now, is the memory location same? No, the memory location is not same, so it's false. Okay, so that's how this is a good example where the content are same for my list one, list two, but since the memory location is different, so when we use the identity operator, it gives us false. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, so next, let's come next to, yes, to membership operator. Okay, so by membership operator, what do you mean by membership operator? No, so membership operator is nothing but this checks the membership of a sequence in an object. Okay, so it checks basically if a sequence is present in an object. What kind of object? It could be anything like a list, tuple, dictionary, string. Okay, now let's see how we can use membership operator. Okay, so let's take the name as Vic, the same name. Okay, we'll take the same example. And then what we will do is we will try to print, um, we want to check if ik in name. Okay, so it will check for the sequence of ik in name string. Okay, which is Vic. So what should it give? It should give true because the sequence ik is present in my name. Now, can you tell if I use uppercase ik, the same thing what it should give? Is it case sensitive? Yes, it is. See, capital IK is false. So as you know, Python, it's case sensitive. So, okay, so that's the example. Now let's try to do the same thing with the list. We'll take list three. So I have one, two, three, four. Four numbers in my list. Okay, my list three. We want to check if four in list three. We know the answer. Okay, so let's take another example as five in list three. Okay, and then we'll take another example where we will check. Okay, let's run this two first. Yeah. Okay, let's comment this one. Okay, well, listen now. This is my list 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we want to use membership operator to check if 4 is in list 3 and 5 is in list 3. Okay, so what should it should give? For 4, it's true. For 5, it's false because 5 is not there in my list. Okay. Now we have been checking the membership operator as in. Now there is also not in. Now if I use 5 not in list 3, meaning uh, 5, yeah, so what should this give? 5 in list 3 gives me false because 5 is not there in list 3. Now 5 not in list 3 will give me true because we are using not in. So that's how we can use in or not in as a membership operator. So that's all I have for today in this session. I hope everyone liked it. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you. Bye.